Hello and welcome, beautiful soul, to day 6, week 6 of the Chakra Yoga series. Today we are going to be tapping in and immersing ourselves into the third eye, also known as Ajna Chakra. This chakra and this energy center specifically is focused in on wisdom, intuition, as well as imagination and our thoughts. All of these energetics reside within the middle of our eyebrows. So right at the tip of our nose, right here. You've probably heard it referenced to many times. Namaste up to your third eye and back down to your heart. So it is referenced a lot, and it is really our center for intuition. And this practice is going to help us create balance and connection with this space. So, within this practice, we are really going to be focusing on breathing and tapping into what our body needs. Tapping into our inner truth, our inner knowing. What do you need right now? The color of this chakra is indigo. So I highly, highly recommend if you can put on something indigo or purple or bring something purple into your space. It will really help activate and balance and set a beautiful intention for this practice. Now, no props are required whatsoever for this practice, just you and your mat and maybe a glass of water so you can hydrate afterwards. And before we get started, I want to remind you that down below, I've attached a link with several slides diving deeper into this chakra on the emotional imbalances, the physical ailments, the energetics, the healing foods, and affirmations surrounding the third eye chakra. I will be going over several of the affirmations, and they will be infused within this asana practice. So stay tuned for those. And just remember that all of the affirmations I go over and more will be included in that link down below. Totally free, just for you, a gift from me to you. Beautiful. So to get started, we can go ahead and start in our easy pose, Sukhasana position, legs crossed. Breathe in through your nose. Steady stream of oxygen, of prana, life force energy. And I welcome you to welcome in Kalasvara Mudra, which is our third eye chakra mudra. It will help activate that. So how you do that, for starters, bring your palms together. Keep your middle fingers pointed straight high to the sky and begin to fold down your other fingers into each other. So it'll look something like this. And if it's not perfect or it doesn't look exactly the way, or your hands are just not moving the way that you would like them to, that's totally okay. It's all just about setting a powerful intention. Once you have chosen your mudra, maybe you're just staying with that namaste prayer position over your heart. Close down your eyes and begin to breathe in and breathe out. Visualizing this indigo purple energy circling in between your brows where the third eye lies. Tapping into the feeling of trust, trusting yourself, knowing that you have all you need right here, right now, in this moment, and that there is nowhere else you need to be except right here on your mat, doing this for you. Inhale in. Exhale out. Bring your mudra up to your third eye. Press your thumbs against your third eye. And set your intention for the day. Or listen to this affirmation I am about to welcome into the practice, and repeat it after me. I trust my inner guidance and guides in my life. I trust my inner guidance, and follow my intuition. I trust my inner guidance and follow my intuition. One more time. Breathe in. I trust my inner guidance and follow my intuition. When you're ready, begin to slowly bring that mudra back down to heart center. You can open your eyes now and release the mudra. Place your palms over your knees. Breathe in. Take in your surroundings with a smile on your face. Breathe out. Begin to bring your right fingertips back behind you and bring your left fingertips over your right knee. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, twist your spine and your hips slightly and send your gaze past your right shoulder. For this beautiful seated spinal twist, waking up the spine, activating the body, listening to what it needs always. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, go into that twist deeper. Maybe close down the eyes to welcome in a state of presence. Breathe in and breathe out. Begin to shift your body back to center. Breathe in. Send your left fingertips back behind you and your right fingertips now over the left knee. Inhale in, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, shift your gaze back over your left shoulder now for that yummy spinal twist. Inhale, feel the oxygen rush up through your spine as it allows you to get into that twist even deeper, but still staying gentle with yourself as it is the beginning of the practice. Inhale in. Exhale out. One more time. Inhale in. Exhale out. Come back through center. Shift your hands over to the top of your mat. Shift onto your knees. Send your knees as wide as the width of your mat and send your sit bones and your hips back to melt over the heels. Even if they don't make it there, imagine yourself just melting into the earth, melting over your heels. Let your heart and your chest fall. Let your third eye ground down with the earth and absorb life force energy, awakening it, tapping into it, trusting your intuition as you move and you breathe throughout every moment of your day. Stay with your breath here. Come back to your breath anytime you notice your thoughts wandering, as that is one of the energetics of the third eye. Become aware of them, observe them, honor them, and then let them go. And be here now. One more big inhale in. Feel the energy rise to that third eye, filling up your head. And exhale out. Begin to rise your body up and bring your right leg up to the top of your mat and place the shin parallel to this top edge of your mat for a beautiful, deep, yummy pigeon pose. Opening through the hips, make sure that left leg is still activated, toes pointing down through the center of your mat. Hips are squared. If your shin is not parallel to the top of the mat, that is perfectly okay. If you're noticing any pain or your hip is lifting up, you can always bring your leg at more of an angle for a more gentle pigeon pose. But if you can, bring that shin parallel to the top of your mat. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold from your hips down to meet the earth. You can stay here up on your forearms. You can come down and make your hands into a little pillow. Whatever serves you best here. Again, tapping into that sense of intuition, asking yourself what you need, what is going to serve you best in each moment. Not only on your mat, but within every step or action you do within your life. So, so important. Breathe oxygen into any tension you may be feeling, any emotions that may be arising. Letting them go with an exhale out of your mouth. Breathe in that fresh air. I highly, highly recommend, if you aren't already, to take this practice outside the next time you do it. It brings in a whole nother element of beauty. Just a couple more breaths here. In through your nose, out through your nose. Beautiful. Begin to slowly rise. Press into your hands. Curl your toes under. Shift into just a quick plank as you then bring your left leg forward into that pigeon pose on your left side. Activate through your right leg. Shift your shin parallel to the top of your mat if it's within your practice, or wherever is comfortable, wherever your body and your breath are guiding you. Inhale, arms high, pressing down, rooting down through that hip and through that back foot. And exhale, lower down to the earth, either on your forearms or making a pillow with your hands. Keeping your hips squared. If you notice yourself coming up at all, just back off the stretch just a little bit. Observe how this side may feel different than the other. The more awareness we bring into our practices, the more we're able to truly listen to our intuition, to truly understand and apply what our intuition is guiding us towards into our life. Tapping back into your breath for a couple more cycles. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. One more inhale in. And on your exhale, begin to press into your hands as you lift your body up, curling your right toes under, Sending your left toes back to meet your right for a downward facing dog just for a moment. Press through your heels. Connect with the earth. Inhale in. Breathe in life force energy. Exhale out. On your next inhale, begin to bring your right foot forward and allow your foot, instead of coming into a high lunge, allow your right foot to come over closer to the edge of your mat. You can stay here with your left knee risen, or you can drop it down to the mat and press your way into your lizard pose. Staying here on your fingertips, maybe dropping down to your forearms, or welcoming in a bit of an advancement and taking your right palm and press it into your right knee. You can even allow your foot to come over to the right edge of it. So your whole arch can be off of your mat as you fold it over to the edge, just to open up your hips even more for a deeper lizard. Again, also advancing it, maybe staying off of your knee in this position. Do whatever feels best to you. Notice, are you more open on one side than the other? I know for me, my right side is always more open than my left. Inhale in. Exhale out. Couple more just like this. At your pace. A pace that serves you. Beautiful. Roll off the edge of your foot if that's where you are. Back down, rooting through all four corners. Come up onto your palms. Shift your left toes under. Come back into a downward facing dog again. Press down through the heels. Inhale in. Out. Breathe into that third eye. Feel it activated. On your next inhale, bring your left foot forward now to the outer edge of your mat. And whatever position you took on the other side, I welcome you to drop back into that position on your left side, either on your hands, on your forearms, or pressing out onto the outer edge of your left foot. Send your gaze to the sky. Bring a smile to your face, knowing that you are doing so much good for your body right now. You are serving yourself in so many ways. Nourishment from the breath, nourishment for the muscles, nourishment for the soul. Stay with your breath for a couple more cycles, in and out. Beautiful. On your next exhale, roll off the outer edge of your foot. If that's where you are, press in evenly through your hands. Curl your right toes under. Send your left toes back and tailbone high towards the sky. Connect to your third eye. Press down through your heels. Inhale in. Exhale out. Shift your right foot forward once again to the outer edge of your mat. Engage through your core. Stay up off of your knee. Curl your left toes under. Clasp your hands behind your back. Now turn onto the outer edge of your left foot. Square your hips towards the front of your mat and come down into your humble warrior, sending your heart your chest down to the ground. Your right shoulder should be touching your right knee. And just visualize your head, your third eye falling down to the earth. Stay engaged through your quads. Press down through all four corners of each of your feet, keeping a sturdy and stable base. Send the arms overhead. Surrender. Surrender to your intuition. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more just like that. Exhale out. Release the hands. Drop the palms down to the mat. Step back into your downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Shift your left foot forward to the outer edge of the mat, keeping the right leg activated. Begin now to lift your body up. Go off onto the outer edge of your right foot. Clasp the hands behind your back. Open up through your heart and through your chest. And on an exhale, drop the heart past the knee. Allow that left shoulder to just glide and lightly touch that left knee as you bring your arms overhead. Strong in your base. Another affirmation being welcomed in. My intuition is clear and guides me in life. My intuition is clear and guides me in my life. My intuition is clear and guides me in my life. Inhale in, soak it in, believe and receive. One more breath in. On your exhale out, release the hands, drop the hands down to the mat, step the right foot forward to meet the left, heel toe your feet together, and come down into a full standing forward fold. You can keep a slight bend in your knees and just press your hands into the earth. Feel that stretch all the way up the backs of your legs. Inhale in. Begin to slowly rise your body up to mountain pose. Exhaling out now. And making the last thing to rise, the crown of your head. Stand strong in your mountain. Begin to shift your body now to the wide width of your mat, the long edge of your mat. Heel toe your feet past your hips. So we're going into a wide-legged standing forward fold. And we're going to take that same position. So open up, inhale, bring your hands behind your back, clasp those fingers. Readjust your feet if needed. Inhale, open, breathe air all the way through your chest. And on an exhale, fold from your hips and bring your head down to your mat, allowing the arms to fall over the head. Stay with your breath here. Feeling how different it may feel to be in this inverted position. Stay with your breath. Inhale
Inhale in. Exhale, release the hands, bring them down to grab your big toes now. So arms are long, pointer and thumb finger are wrapped around your big toes. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, melt and fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, let it all go. Forward fold. Release the hands from your big toes. Place the palms down onto your mat. Heel toe your way back to the center of your mat for another forward fold. And begin to rise vertebrae by vertebrae up, back in to your beautiful, empowering mountain pose. Breathe out. Ground down, connect. Find your balance. Find your breath. Begin to open your eyes if they're closed now. Bring your right hand to grab onto your right foot as you guide your foot, the arch of your foot, the bottom of your foot, into the center of your thigh. You can also bring it to your calf or leave your toes pressed against the mat, foot pressed into your ankle for a variation tree pose. If you can take the full tree pose, bring that foot in to your thigh, root down through that left foot. Find grounding, find balance. Take that Kalasvara mudra once again and bring your arms high overhead, shoulders away from the ears. Bring a smile to your face. Find a focal point in front of you. Tap into your intuition. Tap in to what you need right now. Which is your breath, which is your connection to your wisdom. Beautiful. Just a couple more breaths here. In through your nose, out through your nose. You are strong, you are stable, you are worthy. Release your mudra, lower your arms and lower your right foot back into mountain pose. Press firmly through both feet. When you're ready, begin to open your eyes. Bring your left hand to meet your left foot and come in to your tree pose choice. Yogi's choice here. Back into that third eye chakra mudra. Raise your arms above your head. Root down through that right foot. Imagine branches and roots coming out of that right foot as it grounds you and supports you. Always welcoming in the element of smile. It can do so much for your mood. Staying with that focal point. Bringing in the element of non-judgment. You are just here doing the best you can, and that is what matters. One more big breath here. Exhale, lower the mudra, arms by your sides. Release the left foot back into your mat. Adjust your position to look to the front of your mat, and in whichever way you'd like, find your way back down to seated position. Right on your sit bones. Extend out through both of your legs. Keep them long. Keep them gentle. Inhale, arms high overhead. Exhale, fold from your hips. Send your fingertips past your feet. If that is not within your practice, you can keep it more gentle with your hands over your shins to your toes or maybe wrapped around your arches. Where are you right now in your practice? Not judging yourself, honoring yourself. I am open to guidance and inspiration. Say it with me. I am open to guidance and inspiration. One more time. I am open to guidance and inspiration. Inhale in once more here. Exhale out. Begin to roll your body up slowly, gracefully, easing your way back onto your back. Adjust yourself so that your entire body is on your mat now. Every inch is immersed and pressed into the earth, absorbing energy. Begin to hug your right knee into your chest. Breathe in. And on an exhale, begin to shift that right knee over top of your left leg for a supine spinal twist. Pressing the shoulder blades and shoulders firmly into the earth. Extend out through that right arm. Send your gaze past your right fingertips. Be here now. Stay with your breath. Connect back to that purple indigo swirling ball of energy in between your brows. Inhale in. Exhale, shift back to your center. Hug that right knee back into your chest. Out to meet your left. And adjust now into your left side, hugging your left knee into your chest. Feel the stretch through your quad, through your thigh. And on your next exhale, shift your left knee over your right leg as your spine goes in to a deep twist. Send your left fingertips into a T position. Either close down your eyes or send your gaze past those left fingertips for this beautiful, deep, restorative twisting position. Again, observing one side from the other, gaining awareness around what your body needs. What is it asking for? Just a couple more breaths here. Inhale in. Exhale when you're ready. Shift back to center. Hug your left knee back into your chest once more. One last beautiful hug to yourself. As you drop your hands from your knee, extend out through your left leg and your right. Allow your feet to fall off the sides of your mat for your Shavasana position. I welcome you to take your third eye chakra mudra once again over your heart, or placing your thumbs over your third eye. And one last beautiful affirmation of the day. I trust my intuition. I trust my intuition. I trust my intuition. You can lower and release the mudra. Bring your palms face down onto your mat. Visualize that purple ball of energy in between your brows once more, swirling around, fully activated, alive, full of awareness. Guiding you through life, supporting you always. Stay here for as long as you'd like, as long as you need. I will leave you here with one last goodbye. Inhale and exhale. Inhale in. Feel a rush of energy flow from the bottom of your feet up to your third eye. Exhale out. Feel that energy flow back down your body and out into your surroundings. I thank you so much for joining me here today to activate our third eye together. Excuse me, there was a leaf on my leg there. I love you and I thank you for being here today. A friendly reminder to check the resources I've linked down below this video to expand your knowledge even more on your third eye chakra. And I will see you next week for our last chakra yoga series practice together for now, where we will activate and tap into our crown chakra together. Until then, the light in me loves and sees and honors the light in you. Namaste.